You're such an asshole.
Continuing on with asshole consulting. Why the world's only professional asshole, blah, 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 blah. You guys all know it. Buy books down link below. Hey, Cappy, returning for more advice from the older brother. 25-year-old man here caught in a dilemma. My general question up front, am I wasting my time by escaping into work and other pursuits? Life-wise, I suspect I'm doing okay. I work for a small accounting firm doing bookkeeping and payroll. This year, I'll make a decent $60,000 salary. I've got about $65,000 of net worth with no debt. I have a carpenter that I'm going to start a side project with, as I've wanted to learn carpentry and woodworking as a hobby and possible future economic side hustle. I've got a few good friends around that keep me grounded and some side hobbies / interests. One of those interests is mixed martial arts, which I do roughly 10 hours a week. Roughly, that's a serious endeavor. That's a real hobby. I recommend every man listening to this get into it because it's not only a great workout, but a great way to surround yourself with other strong men. The camaraderie is fulfilling and rejuvenating, plus you learn how to handle yourself in an increasingly lawless world. Ultimately, though, it feels somewhat empty. I actually find myself thinking that I burrow myself so deeply into work and the dojo because I'm trying to skip the horror that is the modern world in my personal life. Disregarding details, I'm not really too close with anyone in my family. In fact, I generally feel worse being around or in contact with them. I'm the black sheep who has a much different personality and worldview than just about everyone else. Well, that doesn't mean you can't hang out with them. I mean, so you have a difference of opinion. That doesn't really matter. But the only difference of opinion, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to politics or religion or anything, is like, do you believe in a belief that means I have to enslave myself to other people? That's it. I don't care if that's Christianity or Islam or Judaism or communism or whatever that ism is. If I got to work more to give my labor to somebody, if I have to enslave myself to somebody else because it makes you feel better, go fuck yourself off and die. And I don't want to hang out with you anymore. So, but if it's like, well, we here in the Missouri Synod really believe Jesus kind of would be okay with smoking pot. But we here in the Wisconsin Synod, damn the pot smokers. I think you can hang out. Who am I kidding? You can't hang out with anyone from the Wisconsin Synod. They're all assholes. And not cool, fun assholes like me, like real weapons grade, virus, cancerous assholes who all need to die in Minecraft. Don't worry, they're all wiping themselves out. It's great. That's the cult I came from. And now there's like so few. Like if you look at the enrollment or congregation number, like the Wisconsin Synod is just dying. It's like, oh, imagine that. A bunch of dickheads dying. Who wanted to hang out with you? All right, that's not here. My point is, just because you disagree with people doesn't mean you can't hang out with your ma or your dad. Similar situation in my workplace where I feel like I'm the odd one out. I just like coming to work and not socialize and make new friends. We all have to work in the same room, and they all want to do is talk, crack jokes, and discuss the potential of getting together outside of the workplace. I'm not an antisocial dick, but I do feel so anxious about going into work merely because I have to pretend to be interesting and engaging with these people. To note, I have roughly an IQ 135 and an ambivert. All right, well, there's an answer right there, 135. You are not going to get along with probably 95% of the population. That said, I generally find most people interesting for a little while before I get bored of them. Find it incredibly draining to pretend to people to like people more than I do. How long does this go? Jesus fucking Christ. Women in my life are generally non-existent, and that's by choice for the most part. I'm a decent-looking guy with some game, but as someone who packs his schedule to the brim and critically considers opportunity costs in certain pursuits, I find women too often to be a terrible investment. They're a horrible investment. I just proved the numbers. Get the book of Numbers. It's analyzing the ROI of the pursuit women. You are correct. Not only are your suspicions correct, I can mathematically prove you correct. Yes. And with that IQ, yes. Not just women, but most men are going to be a waste of your time. The last one I did was a leftist that was scared of the dark. Yeah, but okay. Had a pregnancy scare with her, my fault, and I had to come to Jesus awakening. Just about every woman that I've dated, banged in the last few years had some serious issues. If you were looking for a group of women, again, check out the Book of Numbers, Analyzing Our Pursuit of Women. If you were looking for women without issues, they don't exist. I mean, literally serious, hardcore issues, like major ones. We are estimating roughly 3% of the population of women do not have major deal breakers. And I'm not talking like she likes cats and I like dogs. I mean, like, does she have a fucking STD that can't be cured? Does she like have another man's kids? And so it is not you, it's her, it's them. And I will stand by that statement until any of you come up with better research. Which you think about as a very damning accusation that 97% of women are completely unmarriageable and worthless. Well, they're not worthless. I mean, they can make money and pay taxes and slave away at corporate America. They do serve a function in that regard. But marriage material, wife material, no. So it's not you. Listening to all the other data points of the master make a driven and calculated guy like me repulsed by even engaging in the marketplace, just not worth it. I'm sympathetic with you. Furthermore, the economy is a shit sandwich increasingly greased by a mere fiat from the Fed and other central banks. I want to bet against this debt and pack the biggest position as I can in commodities so that I will capitalize on the transfer. Wily Coyote moment. The moment I work hard for now, the bigger the position I can take and better off I'll be on a Frankenstein monetary experiment. You need to get laid, dude. I'm going to tell you, you didn't ask about this. Go to Vegas, spend the money and get laid. You're right. There's no doubt you're right. But you are so fucked up in yourself and you're such a fucking virgin towel. Go get fucking laid legally. All this said, all I want to do is work, build up my war chest, and escape interaction with people I generally find a nuisance. I want to get good at MMA and carpentry and pursue excellence. They're all good things. This being the case, though, I do have this innate positive sense that I'm missing out on the party years and or finding a woman. All right. You're not missing out on your party years. Do you want to go party? Go party. Okay? Here's two things you can do in Vegas, and it's dirt cheap. Go to the nightclubs in Vegas or go to a nightclub. Go. Do it. And do it once. And then what I want you to repeat after yourself is, this is a nightclub. This is the party. This is the 20-somethings. Stop being a fucking tard and realize that that is the experience. That's it. It's all fake. I could tell you after living 20 years later into my 20s that all those people who did the party are washed up fucking pieces of shit. They're losers. They're nobodies. The dude bros, their dad cut them off, or their dad never had no money. The party girls got fat. Knock it the fuck off. We are beyond that here at Asshole Consulting, all right? That's your problem if you want, oh my God, it looks so glamorous and pretty. All right, well, go do the glamorous and pretty. But realize your first night in a nightclub, say, this fucking sucks. That's correct. Your assessment is true. Your eyes and your ears are not deceiving you. No, hey, everybody, look at this dipshit. He wants a nice, loving woman who will support him and stay fit. Oh, isn't that cute? You fucking dope. Raise a family with down the line. Oh, okay, good luck, buddy. Sometimes find myself living in my own island of sorts. I sense that maybe my life isn't balanced between the spheres of work, friends, community, spirituality, and just work. All I want to do is expand my accounting career, learn carpentry, continue mixed martial arts, and have a beer with my friends every now and then, just make as much money as possibly can. So all they have the freedom is you have to just go and have if you were my age, what would you play? Would you play this the same way? A buddy of mine says, just to sell all my assets, have a 2 or 3 year. I'm going to get in and tell you, okay, yeah, your buddy's going to be a fucking bankrupt douchebag. Okay, look, dude. I know I'm busting your balls, but here's the truth. sometimes society does not present you opportunities. It doesn't present you well, okay, society will always present you disadvantages. There's always a scam out there, but sometimes it's just not that opportunity. And sometimes it's just the long and boring slog of life to stack money, do MMA like you are, maybe get certifications and other things that you want, save your money, and that's it. That's sometimes the best opportunity. And, and you're not missing out. Sometimes there really is nothing else going on in life within your generation. Everything you've posed is contingent on other people. There's a party and there's a girl. No, there isn't. Oh yeah, millennials partying. Ooh, wow, your beard's really nicely groomed. What beard oil do you use? Millennials, or not millennials, the Gen Z. Did you vote for Biden to give a free bailout? I'm like totally independent minded, man. And then you throw in your 135 IQ. Oh yeah, dude, you're fucked. You're going to be lonely. Even if there was like other social shit going on, you'd be like, I don't like this social shit because you're all a bunch of dumbasses watching the fucking game. So no, this is the forging, galvanizing experience you're going through right now to turn you into an incredibly strong man by the time you're 30, 35, maybe even 40. Probably before that. And you're going to realize that most of your colleagues and most of the people that are of your generation and in this world suck. They're not going to keep up with you intellectually. There's no party. You're not missing out on anything. And the girls, yeah, a book down below. Analyzing the ROI of the pursuit of women, the book of numbers, look it up. You'd be like, oh, wow. They have been conditioned to want nothing to do with you, dude. Nothing. I mean, like, a lot of them view you as the enemy because you have a peni down there. Oh, no, I'm one of the peni people. I'll kill myself to make everything equal now. Well, we didn't go that far. No, you did. Bam. Oh, well, I'll find another peni person. I'll timeshare him with Tina and Amy and Celestina and everybody else. Would I play it the same way? Yeah. You have no other choice but to play it this way. You're doing everything right. I think you need to loosen the fuck up and stop taking things so literally. But at the same time, I know that what you're saying is 100% true. And yeah, you have no other options on the table. So I would take your money. I'd fly to Vegas. You cannot have prostitutes in Vegas legally. Vegas is in Clark County. You need to go to, well, Pahrumph's the town, whatever the next county over is. That's where it's legal. Go get laid. Go pay for it. It'll be cheaper. It'll be easier. It'll be less and maybe just want some female companionship. Oh, well, that's totally legal in Clark County. It's legal probably wherever you could pay girls to be escorts for you, where they just it's gotten this bad. Here, kid, think about it. It's gotten so bad you got to pay women to be nice to you. You got to pay them to show up on time, to be nice, to not be lippy. You got to pay for that. And here you are. I just wonder if there's a better world out there for me. No. Stop being a dipshit. Stop being naive. I want to find a woman to raise a family down the line. Well, good luck, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, you're in a bad world and a bad time. The traditional woman, the traditional man, the traditional husband-wife thing is usually not on the table. Those women are out there, but I estimate it would be less than 3% of the population. So go buy that book and figure it out how it is. But no, you're not doing anything wrong. Will I play it the same way? Yeah, because you got nothing else to do. Now, at the same time, if I was your age, I wouldn't know if I was playing it the same way. But as an older man, looking at the numbers and the statistics I've crunched and all the research I've done, yeah, you're playing it the best way you possibly can. You need to loosen the valve a little bit, though. You're kind of like, I am X195, 1I35 IQ. Yeah. Stop being a fucking spurg. Stop being a fucking tard. Go fly out to fucking wherever it's legal to go get laid and go do it. Then come back and chill the fuck out. Go read the book. But then what you also need to do is like just look and say, are my eyes deceiving me? Right? You go out with a girl and like you said, what were they? Mentally ill. They had some serious issues. That's not your fault. That's not you. And it's out of your control. So stop. Well, one, you are completely helpless because it's out of your control, but since it's out of your control, stop feeling helpless because only you worrying about things being helpless enslaves you to that helplessness, if that makes any sense. Buddy of mine says to just sell all my assets and have 2 to 3 years unmitigated fun traveling, enjoying life until it all goes to shit. Can't help but to think that sounds fairly too good to me too. No, are you making money? No, you're not. You're not selling all your shit, bro. What you're going to do is take a 3-day weekend out to Vegas and go get laid. Just do that. Well, one of you assholes follow my fucking advice and just do that. Go out to Vegas, get a rental car, drive to Pahrump, or there was others on the way out to Reno on 95. I forget the town. Just go get fucking laid, dude, and stop worrying about this grandiose shit and read the book Curse of the High IQ. There we go. We do have super chats. Troy, our agent in the field, Troy Kostelecki, $2. Loose Cannon live stream Cappy. Loose Cannon. It's not Loose Cannon. I was paid. I gotta catch up. Tip for the Poop Project. Thank you, One Man's Way, for $5. They'll be donated into the septic tank fund. Yeah, Dingleberry Pie. Good advice. Vegas is a fun town. Guys, just y'all go fly out. You know what I need to do? I need to get some commission. I need to go find one of those bunny ranches out there and say, hey, let me look at you gals. All right. I'm going to see a bunch of spurgs and tards. I want commission. If you mention Cappy, you get 20% off of Bambi. Whatever. All right, there you go. See you guys later, Toodles.